Hi! United decided to purchase the A321 XLR to replace its very old Boeing 757-200s. So what does this mean? What are the implications for Boeing, for Airbus and for United? Like, subscribe and share. The average age of the Boeing 757s at United is 21.6 years. It's not the maximum, but it's about the age when you start converting them to freighters or sell them to smaller airlines who will use them in some poor countries because they're cheap to purchase, but the maintenance costs are actually relatively high. So Boeing had planned to design the NMA, and among others, United was waiting on that to replace its 757s and its 767s, which are even almost a year older in average, 22.3 years. But due to the MAX issues, also a few other small details, the NMA has not been launched. So they could launch the program, but they would not be able to deliver them earlier than 2026, 2027. The question was almost not anymore if, but more a question of when United would replace its 757s, and maybe not all of them, but those who are flying transatlantic. Since the change in the ETOPS rulings, they started using them for the transatlantic flights, and they did order this 737 MAX 10, but that's not going to do the job, at least not for transatlantic. And this is why they decided to purchase 50 A321 XLRs for the transatlantic specifically, and they have 100 MAX 10s on order for the domestic flights. And they also have some MAX 9s still on order, but those are more like an addition to the 737-900ERs that they have. So for the 757s, it's the MAX 10 on domestic and the A321 XLR or Neo XLR on the transatlantic. So the question that a lot of people are asking is this the final nail in the coffin for the NMA? I personally say no. I believe that yes, the A321 XLR is a very good replacement for the 757-200, and I will give you some statistics in a second. But the 767 is definitely not replaced, especially not the 300ER. The 400, yeah, you can replace it with a 787, 800, an A330 Neo, but the 767-300 is actually smaller than the A330 800, and so they're not sure about it. 757-300 is like in the middle. So no, it's not the final nail in the coffin, but it's a blow. It's a blow to Boeing, and there may be more airlines following in the footsteps of the United. So we'll have to see. Time will tell. So here are the statistics. Here are the numbers. And I see you in the next video. Wish you a beautiful day. And I believe the next video will actually be the situation at United. Because when I started digging in, I saw a few interesting things. So this will be one of the upcoming videos. If you disliked the video, you do this. If you liked it, thumbs up, share and subscribe. Also, check out my Patreon page. There you can support me and get access to exclusive content. Get more. Check it out in the link below.